Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Indoor Wonder, and tonight we will be starting a new playthrough of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I think I played this game, I don't know, I want to say I was maybe in my early to mid-teens actually when I played this game. Ironically, I played the Jak 2 and Jak 3 before this. I want to say I played Jak 3 before this. I feel pretty confident in saying that. So this one, whenever I found this one, I was like, oh wow, this is what this game's all about. I was like, wow, I never knew that. But this is the remastered version, or put quotation marks around the remastered version of this. I don't even know if this is the original PlayStation 3 port or remaster, because whenever I played this, whenever I bought it, I don't know, it had a lot of bugs and stuff, and I may encounter some bugs in this too, I don't know. But we'll give it a go and see what happens. New game. Yeah, like I have a memory card in my PlayStation 4. I mean, it could, but I don't think an actual memory card like that, but I digress.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father
I'm so tempted to talk over
fathers
this.
failed to find. Who were the precursors?
As in
Why
say
did
his
they
lines,
create
that
the
is.
vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny,
I think
uninterested
if you're gonna
in the
remaster
search for
something,
truth, and
Crash Bandicoot
rejecting of my guidance.
and the Kingdom Hearts games,
And why would he want to listen to old Samus
they show
the
you how to
Sage
remaster.
anyway? I'm only the master of green eco.
Daxter.
One of the
So
wisest
ugly.
men on the planet.
Looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
This is such a simple game. I mean, it is so simple. I love it for it. Even, well, I don't know. This one's a little bit more simpler than Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts is the first Kingdom Hearts game was pretty cut and dry.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco.
They just got more convoluted as they went along.
You know what to do.
There's Gaul
Deal
and
harshly
Maya.
with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack.
I always thought Gaul was pretty cool. That's what Dark Eco will do to you.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps.
There it is, the Dark Eco vat, where it all began, or begins.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Yeah, I already played through this and got all the trophies for it, so.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
I know they're making that new Sonic the Hedgehog film, which I am indifferent, will not see, but I understand it's getting a lot of
I'm fine.
conversation started at least. I think that if they ever try to turn this into a movie, I would refuse to watch it as well. I don't do video game movies.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form.
Gall
Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we?
Love the
'Cause I'd
simplicity
hate
of
to
these
fall
names.
in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns. You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
I get used to these controls. Camera's a little awkward.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yeah, 90. It's like a magic number in this world. Yeah, I played this game so much that I already know how much they want.
This is a power cell.
Indeed.
The most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Yeah. That's not my favorite one. My favorite one is whenever he slams the power cell into his backpack. I think it happens later on Snowy Mountain.
Hey, you found Scoutflies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Ow. I wish they were all like this, all sitting in one area.
Wow! That last Scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
And the sound is also very dated and sounds
Eco,
kind
which
of bad.
contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them. This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
The things they make you do with this eco in this game, kind of unreasonable. Can get to be very unreasonable.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco.
Should have already
Pick up
gave
50
us that
small
earlier.
green ecos, or
I feel a lot
one
like
big
Samuel L.
green
Jackson
one
in
to
Pulp Fiction right
increase
now.
your health.
I don't remember asking you, like... Yeah.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Or you can just jump from the very get-go like that.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
I think that's all. Yep. I'm a little bit of a completionist, so I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. You get a secret little special ending in this game. The other two, they don't really care. It's not really
Good training,
that
boys. But
special.
that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Yep, there was a little audio hiccup there. I don't know if you caught it, but I did.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
People who name these places, I think they named some of the places on Fortnite. They're not alliteration, but still. They're so simple.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Oh wow, really? You didn't know that?
Maybe we should go root out the fisherman. I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river. Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
There's the mayor, who I always thought was voiced by Nathan Lane for some reason.
You two have problems as well.
The guy who voiced Timon
First I
in
hear
The Lion
of
King.
monster sightings near the village, and now
It
this.
doesn't really sound like him, but I
See
always
those gears up there,
thought it
boys? See
did.
them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power
too,
cell. The minimum contribution is
grease a few palms, as they say.
90 precursor orbs.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah, here. I never knew this guy was Jack's uncle, but I always thought that.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday,
Old man
but I seem
talks
to
to
be
all
a
the
spot
youngsters
short
like
from
this.
the old precursor orb.
He sounded like
I
he'd been
would
drinking
have
a little bit
pledged
too.
my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun.
Yeah, he's been drinking.
Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
But first, let me get some more. You always know when those scout flags are nearby. And this dude, he's a stoner.
Hey! Little furry dude!
Or he's just a surfer.
Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Bruh.
You're what?
You're a muse,
Haven't you
bruh.
ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a
A
sidekick.
sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that Misty Island.
Misty Island. Of
I
course.
just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Yep. Maybe not right now, but we will. Oh my gosh, these camera angles. See, I would invert the camera control for my right analog stick, but then when I do that, it throws me off. It's kind of annoying. And now I got. get used to not clicking the controller layout is entirely different. Wait, okay.
Hey!
Yay. Yep. Get all these precursor orbs I can get. Oh no! The lurkers. Annoying creatures. And shellfish! Oh! Not shellfish, but hermit crabs. Oh!
That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Yeah, we ain't playing this game, son. Think you can roll up in here and steal my stuff? Not today, big bird. Not today.
What a weird looking...
And so it begins. I gotta get over there before he gets over there.
We have to get to the power cell before the pelican scoops it up again!
Got it. He's just gonna have to fly away somewhere and kiss my grits. Oh. See, they put these power cells in some of the stupidest places. I understand you get one for exploring the area, but come on now, that's just stupid.
Alright! Treasure!
Treasure that's sitting out in the open. Yeah, they need to make another one of these games. They don't need to like redo it. They need to keep the same animation style, just make it a little bit better, like Kingdom Hearts did. I think there was some concept art that was sort of leaked several years ago that showed a more like Nathan Drake looking Jack, and I think that was terrible. It ruins the aesthetic and the cartoony feel of the game. And the game did actually mature and age with the audience, which is rare. The only other game I can think of that kind of does that would be Kingdom Hearts, but it didn't do it like dramatically.
Finally decided to unblock my collectors.
Started dealing with a little bit more loftier themes.
Congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Punch those poles out from below!
See, I remember trying to do that when I first played the game, but my coordination and my understanding about video game mechanics were terrible. So I never knew that you could do that. You had to do it.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
And indeed we shall. Not yet. This is the key to success. Oh, I was already up there. Okay. Back down. Oh no, I forgot. You do take fall damage in this game. I was just jumped off of Assassin's Creed.
Buzzing for kicks.
It's buzzing for kicks. I just got off Assassin's Creed 3, so I've gotten to a point where I don't take any fall damage at all, and that spoiled me. I'll have to get used to it. Glad someone's having fun. That's another one of my favorites. Oh, Daxter. Uh-oh. I think there's a power cell behind one of these things. Or not, I think it's just whenever I scare these seagulls away. But I thought there was one somewhere. Maybe it was like on another one. Dadgum. Those seagulls are very hazardous for the environment, apparently. Good thing nobody was standing there.
They caused an avalanche. Let's
Yeah.
check it out.
Some birds caused an avalanche. Not trying to say it's impossible. Those have to be some very, very smart birds. You I was standing there for a reason, didn't know what it was. Let's see, I think I need to have the blue eco
Yeah,
vent
so we
open.
got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us. Ahooga! Ahooga! Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
Can't even keep any of these precursor orbs in the game. They're just only here to barter and collect and trade off. But then again, I mean, this isn't an RPG, so I mean, there's no need to hold on to them really if you can't use them. Oh, this guy actually has been doing what I was trying to get up there to do myself. Just keep doing it, but over here. Yep. That means I don't have to shoot the cannon whenever I get up there. Oh! It's perfect. Oh! I'm gonna go ahead and loan some of these to probably Jack Knuckle first because the mayor's a douchebag. And incompetent, inept coward, basically. But what do I know? Never mind. I was about to make a joke there about elected officials, but I'm not going to. There's a very obvious candidate who I was going to insult there, but I shall refrain from it.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainfrey. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's
can't
this
have that.
poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I
Dadgum
can't get to it.
flut-fluts.
If you could climb up
I said
there and
that.
push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Yeah, I'll just give you this right here if you do this for me. Dadgum, this is just going. Yeah, I'll give you this if you do this for me. What is this? I can't come up with a good analogy. I was about to come up with something to compare it to, but I don't know. Maybe this teaches kids something. I don't know what. You know, something about bartering, and it's not slavery, but indentured servitude, I guess. Even then, I mean, this isn't necessarily indentured servitude, but still, I guess it does teach kids that, you know, heroes do things for other people, even though it is slightly for their own personal gain. But never mind. Maybe it doesn't show me. Brown knife. Go drink your prune juice and, like, you know, do old folk stuff. Oh. I forgot how far away this little ledge is. That's it. Favorite one. I love that one. Just love that sound it makes whenever he dunks it into the backpack.
In this area.
Oh no. I need to stay charged up because there's a blue precursor thing. Oh, pick it up. Okay. Should be good from here. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Oh my, that wasn't gentle.
Well, what do you want me to do, woman?
Careful. Easy does it. Oh.
Good job.
I will
Now
laugh
meet me
if it fell
down
on
here
her.
by the egg.
Excuse me.
Oh my.
This is a funny scene.
I hope
always
the poor
thought
dear's okay.
it was amusing.
Here's a power cell for your valor.
No, no! No, 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 no!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
I'm glad they saved the.
Not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight.
I'm glad they saved the
Yes,
eating
of
joke for the
course.
third game.
I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Let's see. Yep, there's only one left, and I think that is yeah, stop the cannon. Can't do that right now. I have to come back and do that once I get through in the Forbidden Jungle. Yeah, it's forbidden, but we're going there. Think about that for a minute. Logic. Oh, I guess I'm kind of glad that I started streaming this. I mean, it's a little bit more relaxed than some of the other games, like Detroit and stuff like that. It's a little bit more laid back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now I gotta grease these palms of these old men. Ugh, never mind. That's going on YouTube. There we go.
I see you two
I
are
see
back
you got
to
me
make a
some
trade.
alcohol
Good,
money. I
good,
mean,
very good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on. I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Gonna go drink this Benzine, 100-month-old bourbon. Excuse me, that sounded too sober. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink this here, Benzine, 100-month-old bourbon.
Gotta bring in the crops from the Junebug game.
Gotta milk them yak cows. Oh, I wake up in the middle of the night and I say that, actually. Gotta milk them yak cows.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just
I think I'm joking when I say that, but I may have actually woken up in the middle of the night and said that.
Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help
milk
an
them
old
yak
man
cows.
trying to get them back into the corral?
I suppose so. You old fart. Jeez, why can't you get out here and hit these things with a stick? Hey, you passed it. What crops does he have? Is it this little thing right over here, I'm guessing? Ah, you... Jump, nope. So I better call Peter. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. There. Get it. Alright. Where's the next one? Oh, there it is. Okay. If only it was this easy to do this in Red Dead Redemption. Get in there. I think there is one more. No. Oh. Oh yeah, there is. Come on.
Gotta bring in the crops from the Junebug game.
That was my imitation of him.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah. Probably has it somewhere stored away in that big giant haystack on his back.
Oh, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Looks like he pulled it out of his back pants pocket, but close enough. Oh yeah. Forbidden jungle. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies to explore here. And there's a big giant Venus flag trap here that eats people. Because why not? Oh, and there's a piranha. Or a lurker piranha. And for the record, that is actually how you pronounce piranha. Or, excuse me. Most people would call it piranha, but in its indigenous language, or the natives call them piranhas, which is probably how you're supposed to say it. I also love how all of these like lurkers have some sort of bone regalia, either a necklace or something like these snakes have. It's kind of funny. And they have big eyes too, big bulging eyes. Like that. Oh, there's another one. Scared me there for a minute.
We should ask the fisherman down by the jungle river if we can borrow his speedboat to zoom on over to Misty Island.
Wow. There you go. Calm down a little bit there. This is gonna be fun.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Well, I mean, there's really no option
There
here.
are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them buggers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Oh yeah. I hated this when I was a kid playing this mission. Prioritize which ones are worth losing. Oh!
Steady, boy.
This is where the fun begins. Oh! Oh, missed one.
Steady, boy.
Oh my lord. This is. Oh!
Here comes a big one.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Left.
Oh. Oh. Got that 1 pounder. Hate this part.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
Ah! Son of a gun! Oh my lord, that's frustrating. I know I had probably close to 200 there. Oh my
Here comes a big one.
I'm not gonna live that down. Oh, daggum. It's too early to be missing them. I bet there are some fishermen who may be watching this who are probably saying that they wish catching fish was this easy, and I agree. I'd actually fish if it was this easy. Oh. Lord.
Steady, boy.
Oh, I almost did that. Oh.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
Alright. Can't afford to lose him.
Hold steady.
Got him.
You caught 200 pounds of fish. Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Yoink. And then he sits here for the rest of the game laughing. I mean, I would at least go back home with the fish and feed the village. I mean, you know, it doesn't look like that, you know, there's much of, you know, places around there to get, you know, meat besides the fish. Such a simple life, but at the same time, kind of strange when you think about it. But who knows? There are some ancient civilizations who had to live like that, and some ancient peoples who had lived like that. Not civilizations, but yeah, ancient towns and cities and stuff. Probably survive and stuff like that. Oh no. I know he likes to deploy those spikes. Whose bright idea was to tie that to a tree? I mean, I'm just gonna do this in this tree. I mean, it is the forbidden jungle. I'll concede that. But still, it seems kind of, you know, how long has it been swinging? That's the question. These are the things that I think about when I play video games. I'm kidding, no, I don't care. It's again, the simplicities of this game that I really enjoy. And it is that these areas are all unique, but, you know, they serve their purpose.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
And so we shall. I think this is where I gotta fight the big giant monster. I almost swallowed a piece of ice. It was not enjoyable. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be so glad when I kill this thing. I don't have to worry about these stupid tentacle things. Oh, what am I doing? Stupid camera. I blame the camera. It is actually partially to blame. Son of a gun. I guess the blue eco vent first, and then the monster. There's one area in this game that I absolutely hate, and that's the Sunken Temple, or the Sunken City, or whatever it's called. It's a Precursor city that's below the waves. I hate that place.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
Of course. If you build it, they will come. Oh my lord. This looks like something out of Kingdom Hearts. Well, not really. When I think about it. Part of the animation design does look like it, just a little bit. It's just missing a weird Heartless sign on it. This does also remind me of the boss fight with Poison Ivy in Kingdom Hearts. Wow, what did I just say? In Batman Arkham Asylum, wow. I can't believe I just said that. Show you where my mind is, right? Ow. Okay. Got it. Forgot how many is in here. I think it's like 10 or something. Okay, maybe that was too much. It's getting sound bugged out on me right there. As I said, if this is a remaster, it could have been better. I'm probably gonna cut this one a little short. Probably hit about the hour mark just to get some time in on it. And probably spend a little bit more time with it tomorrow night, or I don't know, maybe sometime this weekend. Yeah, a friend who's on. I'd like to play a little bit of other games with him, but not going to neglect my streaming obligations as well. Some people get that. It's not the end of the world. Plus, I'm pretty sure he'll be on until like 11 or so. In that big of a hurry. Let's see. Unblock the eco beam. The other one is open up the door. That one's. I don't think it's that tricky, actually. Wasn't there a... No. Oh, crap. I thought there was an eco vent down there, because I was about to unlock that up, but... Oh well. There he is. Cackling maniacally down there. He's a crazy old coot. To get that camera angle almost screwed me there. Come on, game, don't be doing that.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the Precursor beam.
Right there. Eisenhower just playing for the whole daggum invasion of Normandy while you're at it. Shin bone. Some collateral damage, and voila.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Of course, and I hate the way this is.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower. Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
You think? Alright. I'm kind of confused as to how... okay. There it is. Okay. I think that's the gate I need to unlock or open with the window. I think that's the one. Yes, it is. So that means when I do the eco beam thing, I'll should be kind of all good to go. Won't have to come back here for anything. As I said, I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to games that make you do these things. I like to sort of one and done. I don't like to return to places and backtrack. It gets
Let's
old.
go to the next tower and reconnect the beam.
And the games that do it well, I don't really know off the top of my head which ones. Like, I really enjoy it. It's the ones that you go back. Like, I don't know. Games kind of like Arkham City kind of do that, and Arkham Asylum, like where you do backtrack and there's something different about it. Like the environment has changed drastically since you last came here. RPG games, some of them do it. I guess Fallout kind of does it sometimes, and the Elder Scrolls does it as well in different areas too. Like Fallout, I'm pretty sure you could do something like nuke an area or something like that. You know, things like that where when you go back to it, once again, it's not the same, and either you've impacted it or your actions and reactions in the world have sort of changed the area to some extent. But in games like this where there's not much variety in it, and you know you just only have one purpose here, and it's not so immersive, I just like to once again be kind of one and done. Ooh, I need to go up there. Forgot all about that. Don't do it. I always thought they could deploy those spikes in the back. I may be wrong. One more. And then I redirect it back to the mill. Or the power, whatever they call it. Power grid, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm starting to review video games on a website called, I don't know if it's called ROG or RAWG, I don't know, RAWG, and it's just, it's a video game review website similar to Letterboxd. You know anything about movies or Letterboxd? Letterboxd is a very friendly kind of site where you come on there and review movies, and I do that. I don't do anything incredibly substantive. I save that for you know, vlogs, but I like to you know, write maybe a little bit of a paragraph or so about, you know, how crappy a movie is or how good a movie is. So I'm actually going to do that with video games now, and I'm going to try to get I'm going back through them all, and this one came up as it was on the lowest. It was the first game that on my library that was released. So that's kind of interesting to see, and I'm gonna try to work my way through the games that I have like that by order of release date. So this came out 2001, I think. So it's one of the earliest. There will be some I won't be able to stream though, because well, I don't know if you can stream on PlayStation Plus, not PlayStation Now, I think it is, or whatever it's called. The big giant subscription service that has tons of PlayStation games on it. I don't know if you can stream on that, because I think it's, I don't know if you can or not, but I don't know if I will. Because that's going to be a ton of games to sit through, and I don't know if anybody really wants to do that, but yeah, I'm going to try to get active on there and, you know, work my way through all the games that I have, so that's going to be interesting and fun. There's going to be some that I can show and I can stream, so hopefully someone, or you'll be along for the ride.
Tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Obviously retread, because I will go back and replay probably Spider-Man and stuff like that. But I don't know. I might take that time to actually go back and replay the DLC for that game. Streaming. I don't think it's necessarily good. Well, some of them are good. The first two were kind of good, but then it got stupid after that.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Oh yeah, this is daggum throat cancer demon precursor monster. It's not really a demon, but he sounds so creepy. Well, it looks like I might have almost half the freaking power cells in the game.
This must.
Who awakens the oracle?
Yeah, I would try to do that, but I don't want to like
has the light within.
Get dragged off to hell or something.
From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain. For your gift, another power cell is yours.
Thank you kindly. Maybe it'll help that old codger down by the beach to go milk them yak cows. That's one thing he talked about. Gotta milk them yak cows. Let's see. I would load up with another power cell right here, but I don't want to spin all of them right here on this thing.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house.
I think it's 2.
Bring the power cells and hurry. My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Hey, let's go check out old Fish Breath's speedboat at the dock.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to I'll do that on the next stream. We'll go out to Misty Island and explore and hopefully make it to the next area, Rock Village.
Wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him this too.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope.
Yeah, the same amount that everyone else asks for, so don't get you daggone deep sea fishing trousers in a bundle there.
Represents my gratitude.
Humpty Dumpty. But anyway.
Hurry up with those power cells.
Oh my gosh.
I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Don't forget those power cells. Bring the power cells. Hey, you know what? Bring those power cells up behind the cliff. You know what rhymes with Sour Bells? Power cells. Bring them whenever you come up behind the cliff to the... Yeah, you get it. I'm not hyper enough and I have to be careful because my words will get all slurred and mixed up. Speaking is very difficult for me sometimes. Not really. I kind of joke, but at the same time, I'm not joking. Because if I get carried away, I tend to ignore my grammar, and I also tend to stumble over my words. That's something that hasn't gone away for most of my life, sadly. Okay. I'll stop this
Let's use
terrorist
the
act.
cannon to blow things up.
And then, bing. Oh. I'm going to have to use this for a brief moment. Thank you. Should have probably waited. Oh, crap. There we go. Oh no. I forgot about that. I think it's a lurker shark or something that will come and gobble you up if you get too far out. That's the game designer's way of telling you, hey, don't swim too far out to sea. Which, I can understand that, but at the same time, a little excessive. I'll take damage from this. Okay, good thing that happened. I was getting slightly concerned. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some precursor orbs somewhere, but I have all the power cells. That's kind of all that I care about. Alright, let's give 120 orbs to the Oracle. Alright then. I forgot, I thought it was 90. Because 90 is like the magic word around there. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, or watching this video on YouTube, wherever you end up watching it. Thank you for the views, and yeah, on our next go in Jack and Daxter, probably go to Misty Island and finish up with this area, and move on to Rock Village, and probably proceed as far as I can within the 2-hour mark, and maybe 1:30, yeah, less than 2 hours, or around about 2 hours. Wherever we end up is wherever we end up. So, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.